Hello, everyone, and today we're talking about Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final chapter or the final cut. So it took a long while, and I heard some rumors. Oh, yes, this is about episode one. We're just going to talk about it a little bit, and if this one actually gets a nice little thumbs up, and everyone's like, "Hey, dude, continue on," I'm like, "Okay, sure." But anyways, backstory is that they at first were planning not to do Boo Saga. But then I think like 2 years ago, I heard rumors that, yeah, they're going to do Boo Saga. Yeah, they're going to finally do Boo Saga because, well, you can't end a Dragon Ball Z series, even if it's just one that cuts out the fat. You can't actually end it with Cell Saga and then there's Boo Saga, and you're going to force people who haven't seen Dragon Ball Z at all, even though, yeah, I guess they would not nudge people anyways to look at Dragon Ball Z. But still, Dragon Ball Z Kai is for like the new people who comes into Dragon Ball Z and would like to know what the frick happened in the whole entire series. But it's also good for those out there who are like, I want to watch Dragon Ball Z, but I don't want to have the fat. I don't want to have side stories. I don't want to have like freaking delays of powering of one episode. Stay tuned for next time on Dragon Ball Z. Next episode after that. Stay tuned for this. It's like, yeah, it's freaking 3 episodes to power up. We're just like, freak that. Dragon Ball Z Kai comes in here and cuts the fat and just say, here you go. He's powered up. Same episode. Let's see him fight. They still have some delays, of course, but that's Dragon Ball Z. They have to keep you glued, so next time when it comes on, you're like, oh snap, it's on. But anyways, Dragon Ball Z Kai, they kind of dissed, and lots of other people, especially when it got Englishly dubbed, people dissed too because they did some voice changes. Unlike Dragon Ball Z Kai in Japan, they have the original voice actors. Dragon Ball Z Kai here, they actually decide to switch Frieza's voice. Yeah, so instead of having an old lady voice, which I do have to admit, listen to the Frieza, it was a bit unsettling. I don't know why, but it was truly a bit unsettling. Kind of like as if eating raisins. Yeah, it's kind of like as if eating raisins or stuff that's mixed with raisins and crap like that. So I can kind of see why they changed the voice, and I actually can say the voice is fine. I mean, yes, it's a change. I know people hate changes, but frick. Yeah, but they also did some messed up things with Goku's voice. I think they might have did something with Piccolo and Vegeta's. So they did kind of tinker with voices, but yeah. Anyways, we're in the first episode of Dragon Ball Z Kai Boo Saga. It's about time. I don't remember if in Boo Saga they had a big wrap up, but of course, in this case, unlike Dragon Ball Z Super, which I kind of can think maybe they needed it. But the only freak part is like, yeah, Dragon Ball Z Kai does need one. But considering Toonami's been playing Dragon Ball Z Kai back to back, they technically didn't need that. But that was only for the Japanese audience because Dragon Ball Z Kai was off the air. They kicked it off the air. Yeah, so it was like 2 years to 3 years of where it was nothing. So for them to refresh the audience or the new audience who was watching it, and of course they might be watching Dragon Ball Super, but whatever, they had to catch up. Anyways, for those who have been waiting for it, they decided to actually give a nice little refresher of what happened to the whole entire series. Yes, the whole entire series from Dragon Ball Z Kai episode 1 to where they last left them off, which took 7 minutes. Yes, 7 minutes wasted. What the frick? 7 minutes wasted. But anyways, we get to have the fun little thing of Gohan is now a true teenager, but technically they rank him as adult Gohan. But I guess technically we have some freaking issues because you have kid Gohan, teen Gohan, adult Gohan. Technically, I guess adult and teen would be the same thing either way, but whatever, frick it. Anyways, Gohan is 16 years old. And instead of being homeschooled, he's finally going to actual school. But the school is like so many hours away. So he's flying Nimbus to go there, which, okay. Not only that, but he actually went to this freaking city 3 times and actually turned Super Saiyan and helped fight crime. Because come on, yeah, I have to believe that Gohan knows right from wrong, and I guess Goku, I'm not sure if Goku, if he did see a shootout, would he interfere? Which I bet chances are he would. But anyways, Gohan interfered, and well, it's sad to say that people are trying to identify him for some reason. I don't know. And then we got Videl. We finally get a nice little look of Videl, and looking at her then and look at her now, I'm like, how the, of course, there is some video movies where she actually does show that she can fight. But it's kind of weird looking at Dragon Ball Super and looking at Dragon Ball Z Kai and saying, oh, look, she's a tough girl. But then in Dragon Ball Z Kai, she's a freaking damn softie. She's nothing but a freaking damn wife now and mother, which that's okay. But on the other hand, it's like, what the frick, man? Where's your toughness? I mean, I can understand that, kind of like with Tien and Yamcha, they backed off because, well, they can't do crap anymore. They're not that good. They're not that good. They could easily die. Oh yeah, Krillin too. Chaozu, definitely Chaozu's backed off in Cell Saga. But it's like, yeah, I can understand that Videl is a good fighter, but yet she doesn't get to show that she is tough though. Which that's kind of like the thing that's missing now. It's like, I can understand Videl as a character, but now remembering she was like that way back then, it's like, where did the toughness go? Where did that go? Anyways, so we have Videl trying to figure out who he is, and then lots of people noticing the fact of what he wears and stuff. But at least the good news is that he froze many people off his trail. But of course, he's like, eventually they'll figure something out. And sadly, Videl is on his trail because she's like, didn't my dad say there were some people who were able to turn their hair from black to gold? And it's like, yeah, some kind of visual trick. And it's like, oh, frick. Oh, frick. So it's kind of cool just watching that. I remember, and I guess I should do another video. I'm going to do another video of the sad things about my life when it comes to Dragon Ball Z. Anyways, it's kind of cool seeing he goes to high school and then he have this thing of where he wants to fight justice, but on the other hand is like, well, yeah. And Videl after school was actually looking for him. Oh yeah, not to mention the fact of it's cool to see him do sports. And when it comes to baseball, which that blondie piece of crap that I don't remember the name of, him, he's like, oh, he's a pint-sized mini-wheat. He's a big nerd. He can't do crap. But yeah, look at that. You have him catching the ball in the air, which I think he kind of was in the air too long, but I guess he still fooled everyone. And then when he was up to bat, well, actually, he didn't even hit the ball. Instead, he got hit upside the head because he wanted to keep his identity secret, or at least keep his strength secret. So he got hit upside the head, even though he should have fell down. Instead, he's like, well, I guess I got first gonna get the walk because but still, it's kind of funny where Videl actually decided to stalk him, but he was able to jump up high into the, well, actually didn't jump up, but he flew up top of the building. And then after that, after all coast is clear, he used Nimbus, and well, he decides to go to Bulma to figure out how can he conceal his identity and still do justice. But yeah, that leaves for Dragon Ball Z Kai, which I still kind of want to watch more. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I'm like, more, give me more. I know what happens, but I kind of want to see it again. Give me more. But it's like, nah. So yeah, I mean, the episode's pretty good. I do have to point to the fact of, I think Goten's voice is different. Oh, wait. Sorry. That was Dragon Ball Super. Sorry about that. But Goten will show up eventually. We just didn't get to see that yet. Which, that was a cool little twist in the whole entire thing. Just the fact of when he was alive. No, I should talk about that. Anyways, thank you for watching, folks. And well, the episode, Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final cut, is good that they're doing it. Should you watch it? Well, people who hate Dragon Ball Z Kai shouldn't watch it. But on the other hand, for those who actually just like to watch it and be like, hey, remember that way back when? Like, yeah, I remember that. It also helps with those who actually are trying to watch Dragon Ball Z Super, Dragon Ball Super, but on the other hand, it's going hand in hand with it, which is pretty like, oh, damn. If you guys could have done it a little bit faster, maybe, but whatever. Anyways, thank you for watching, folks.